guys, today we're going to be making this Creatto kit. It's kind of complicated, but it should look really cool when we're done. So, when you open your kit at home, you're going to see it doesn't look like mine. And that's because I've taken mine, and I've taken all these nice little squares and taken them out of the pages that they're in. And put them in nice little bags because it's easier to work with. So, and you're going to also get an instruction book with it. You're going to get blue squares, green squares, green connectors, blue connectors. You're going to get, these are shark teeth, the white ones, and these blue ones are to hang your lights inside. And then you're also going to get your string of lights. So what we're going to need the blue ones, the green ones, the blue connectors, and the green connectors. And we're also going to need the project I'm doing, the fish with y'all, is going to need these blue cross thingy looking head thingies. And then you're going to need your instruction book. So I'm going to set the box aside just to get it out of my way. So now I've got my pieces out, and the fish is on page 12. So here's my fish. So my fish is kind of simple, but there's only 7 steps, so we're going to work on that one, and then just to kind of get a feel for what we're doing. So it says we're going to start with 9 blue squares. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all 9 out. So in order to start the main body of the fish, we're going to need 9 of these blue squares, boxes, whatever you want to call them. And we're going to need 10 or 11 of these crosses. Okay? So you're going to take your first one, and you're going to go in, and you're going to go under. So they're kind of hard to push in. So when you get it, it should look like this. And then you're going to take your next blue square, you're going to go in, on top of, and back under. So it's going to look exactly the same as the second one. And it takes a little bit of work to put it in there. But once you have 2 connected like this, you can work from there. You're going to need a 3 by 3 square, so 9 of them. So step 1, I put all 9 of my pieces together, and it took 12, not 11. So you might have to grab an extra like I did. Okay? And then the next step, it says to take one of the ones with the circle heads on it. Let me grab out of here. And then you have to put it in a special place. So you have to put it where the arrows are facing, up, the tips are facing up. And you have to put it right here in the corner where the circle goes into this very first one. And it'll slide right under here if we do it right. I don't know if I need this one to work. The last one worked. There you go. You slide that in just like you did the last ones. On the other side too. And push it back into place because it moved just a little bit. Okay, now this right here is where your lights are going to hook up to. So if you don't have this in place real tight, your lights are not going to do right. So it says in step 6 to put your lights in, but that doesn't make sense because you've already covered all this, and this is one whole unit. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot them in up here. That way we can actually know where they actually went. So I'm going to take my lights out of the package. And these lights, they connect to a USB. So they can go to your computer. You can get one of your phone or tablet charger boxes, and they should work. So we're going to unwrap it somehow. Let me see. Here we go. We're going to unwrap it. And we're just going to kind of wire them in. And what it says is to put it under the edges. So kind of wrap it around this one some. And it's all, you're not going to mess them up if you're just going to twist them like bread ties. Because they'll just twist together. okay? And then it says to put it under these edges. There's no certain way you have to do it, just as long as they stick under these edges. And that's how you're going to light up your fish, in my case, the fish. If you're going to do the shark, then your shark's going to light up. If you're going to do the octopus or the seagull, then your seagull is going to light up. But I'm working on the fish because that one is the easiest one to show right now. And you can do it kind of zigzag. You can do it like I am, kind of in a circle and then in the middle. It's really all up to your imagination, how you want to get this in. So let me get this up here. And then I'm going to work in the middle. So I might go here, slide it under this one. There you go. And let's do a couple more rounds just to make it look cool. Then you're just going to throw the ball in there because that's really all you can do. And slide this through here because if you don't, it won't work. There you go. Okay. So then we're just gonna set that there a second. Okay, so now that we've got our sheet, we've got our cross thing in, we've got our lights. I went ahead and pulled them through just so it's not as bulky, okay? Next thing you're gonna do is take your 4 green ones, and then we grab another, and then 4 green crosses. I'm gonna grab another one, so I dropped that one. And you're gonna put one here and one here. So you're gonna go under, gonna go through, over, just like you did the blue ones. But this time you're gonna connect a green square and not a blue square. Okay, same thing for this one. So you're gonna put your cross in. And then put your green square in. We don't need 4. Anyways. Okay. So, okay. That's backwards. Hold on, that's backwards. That was my fault. No, that was right. This way. There you go. Got confused for a second there, guys. Okay, and this is one side of your fish. Okay, now I went ahead and I made another one already. So that way this video is not so long. So now you have your 2 sides. Okay, so in step 3, let me put the book up. In step 3, you connect them together. So you're going to connect. You're going to use your blue connectors and connect the front of your fish. So let me grab my blue connectors. And you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So let me count my 6 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Now this is what's going to give your fish the 3D look. So you're going to go under. Wrong way. You're going to go in, over, and under so that your arrows don't show. Because we just want the outside to show. And then, same thing here. So you're going to go in, under, like so. And then, come on, go in. When you do it, it's going to look like that. And it's going to give your 3D shape. So let's keep going. So now what I've done, I've connected my 2 sides so it actually looks like a 3D fish. Okay, you can get a little eyeball where the little circle is right there. Okay, so the next step it wants us to do, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these green ones. So what it wants you to do, if you look real close, there's a line down the middle. It wants you to fold them real carefully, which is kind of hard to do, but we can do it. So you're just going to fold them right on that curve, all 4 of them. We've got all 4 of these folded like they want us to. What we're going to do, we're going to take it and we're going to seal these 2 together with one of these to give it a top fin. So we're going to take our crosses. I got a couple over here. You're going to put it just like you did the other ones, in, under, through there. And then you're going to take, same thing with this one. That's going to be the top of your fish's fin, because they're not square, they're pretty much rounded off. So same thing over here. So you're going to go. So now you can see I've got the fins on, but it still looks like just a big open mess. So what we've got to do now is it wants us to take these green crosses and connect everything. So I'm going to do that right quick. So you're going to take it and you're going to put it through like the other ones. But instead of connecting it to this one, you're going to connect it to itself over here, like we did the blue ones. So this is the other side. It's a little harder to do this as you figured out with the blue ones than it is doing square to square, because there's not as much space. Alright, so as you can see, I've got my fins connected to where they're not going to pop out all over the place, but they're still 3D. So now what they want us to do, they want us to take these folded ones and put them in front. And you're going to put them the same angle as you did this one. So if you notice, I put these 2 with the folded sides on the outside. This one's going to be the same way, so it's going to be even with this one. So let me get one of my connectors and put it through there and get this part ready. Push that through. And then you're going to connect your fin to it this way, just like you did the other ones. Like I said, it takes a little bit of force to get it in there and a little bit of magic. Got this fin on, so now we're going to do this other one just like we did the other one. Just like we did this one, and this one. So we're going to put this through. Okay, and we have one more through here. Through here. This takes a little bit of patience, which I'm running out of, but I can do it. Okay, so that's on. And then now we're going to make sure we connect our back. Alright, so now I've got my fins completely on. They're sealed off. They're not going to pop off. Now I need 2 blue crosses. And we're just going to use these to connect the body of the fish. If you see there's a big open space here and here, we're just going to close that up and then we'll be ready to plug her in. Okay, so now we have our fish completed. Okay, we got our lights on the inside. Now we're going to plug her in with the USB port. And now we're going to turn the lights off. And now our fish glows in the dark. So today we made this fish. It was kind of hard, a little complicated. Took a little bit of patience, but overall I think it turned out pretty good. So in your book, there are 3 other designs you can make. Okay, there's a fish. We did the fish. There's a shark, a seagull, and an octopus. Or you could just make up your own design. Use your own imagination. Many lights as you want in there. So have fun, use your imagination, and go wild.